Back at Sundance earlier this year, I saw a film called Possessor, and it is absolutely one of my favorite films of this year so far. Funny thing is, though, I also think it's one of the best sci-fi horror films we've gotten in quite a while. Tune in to find out on why. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new movie review. If you guys are new here, consider hitting that like and subscribe button where I do tons of early movie reviews like this over here on a daily basis. I love talking movies, I love talking geeky content, and I want to discuss it with you guys. So make sure you're going to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on content like this over here on a daily basis. Comment down below as well and let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Possessor's teaser trailer came out today. Did you guys get to see it? Are you guys excited for this film? Let's discuss it all down there. Possessor follows an agent who works for a secretive organization that uses brain implant technology to inhabit other people's bodies. Guys, ultimately driving them to commit assassinations for high-paying clients. This film is directed by Brandon Cronenberg, and it is also written by him. It stars the likes of Andrea, Riseborough, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Sean Bean, and of course, Christopher Abbott. I was hyped for this film back at Sundance. This was one of my most anticipated films because of that concept alone. I love me some Cronenberg. I love some sci-fi horror films. And I wanted to see what Cronenberg's son would be able to do with this because I haven't seen his other previous work within the film space, and now I'm really interested to see it nonetheless. But this concept alone is absolutely brilliant, and it sucks you in and actually makes you feel and think about the world that we live in today. It's a great allegory and metaphor, and it feels so real that I could absolutely believe that this is going on today. Like, I imagine if there was a chip implanted in me when I was a kid and all of a sudden just out of nowhere I'm just goes inside my head and I have to go commit a high paid assassination. Like that is absolutely magnificent. And while that is the basic overall concept, really the thing that sticks out the most in here is the direction and the writing from Cronenberg himself, because he really shows his own style in here. While it definitely feels like his father could have had some input into this movie, you can wholeheartedly tell that this is definitely made by someone else in his family. The camera movements to the direction of certain story elements, and in general just the way that the story takes you in here, because it really, there's not one predictable element in here. Every single moment that happens inside this film is absolutely shocking, it's stunning and grotesque at times, where I left this theater not knowing how to feel about this film because I felt so dirty. I literally felt dirty watching this movie. I felt gross. I felt despicable. I felt like I was in control of this person's body throughout the movie, and that I was doing these crazy assassinations, and I was just like, I can't stop myself. And that it puts you in its shoes is just absolutely one of the most magnifying things inside this film. And the direction, again, is just absolutely awe-inspiring. But truly the performances, I think, is where I really need to get to when it comes to Possessor. Because those are the things that, yes, the direction, the writing, all that, the concept can be great. But how are your performances? Well, the performances, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Sean Bean, they're going to do a good job. You always know they're going to do a good job because it's them. It's Andrea Riseborough who really absolutely transforms into this subtle killer. And there's a lot more going behind her mind than you initially think. And again, the writing is so well in there because when you start to figure out more about her life and her as a character, it adds a lot more depth into her job and what she is doing inside these people's bodies and maybe her motivations, why she is doing them. It's very, very interesting. And she absolutely just kills the performance in here, but it's not her show. And absolutely the star performance in here is Christopher Abbott, who not just had one great performance at Sundance, which was in Black Bear. He also had a second great performance, like literally one of the best performances I've seen all year long, and that is Possessor. Christopher Abbott destroys this role. This guy should be a household name at this point, especially after this film lands. I think this guy is going to be getting tons and tons of offers. His world is completely turned around in this film as he is one of the people who is being taken over to perform these high-paid assassinations. The performance is absolutely subtle, it's genuine, and it feels and transforms into this really emotionalist person, but also terrifying and horrifying for the things that are going about in his life. And in the end of the day, when I left this film, the number one thing I could absolutely say was Abbott needs to be in every single thing. A phenomenal actor, and this film just showcases it all. All that mixed together, this truly comes to be one of the most unique sci-fi ventures I've absolutely dived into in quite a while. I love sci-fi films. They're absolutely some of my favorites, but I always want to be taken away into a different part of the world, a different part of our future, and that's what Possessor does so well in such a horrifying manner. And it just, again, the way that every single scene seeps inside your mind, the way that the score, the way that the visuals, the way that the performances, the direction, all that, again, just inks inside your brain and never lets go, is the reason why Possessor is one of the best films of this year. And it's not going to be for everyone. I mean, you could watch this film and absolutely hate it, and I would really understand. It has a lot of blood. It's really gory. And there's a ton of nudity. I don't know how the hell they're going to get away with an R rating in this one. But if you absolutely love Cronenberg's father, if you love sci-fi, if you love horror, then this is right up your alley. Before I get to my final thoughts, guys, make sure to comment down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Are you guys excited for Possessor? Are you not? Let's discuss it down below in the comment section, as well as hit that like and subscribe button once again, so it helps the algorithm, helps me out, and it'll also help you guys out with a ton of early movie reviews and other geeky content over here on a daily basis. As well, guys, head on over to Sandwich on Films on how to see films early, and of course, just a big thank you to you and a big thank you to my Patreon supporters, because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. This is absolutely a gruesome movie to watch, and sometimes even maybe feels a little tad too much, but the effectiveness of making you feel uncomfortable is something this film does so well. I walked out of this film initially feeling pretty disappointed, but I think a lot of that was more of just me feeling gross and disturbed throughout this movie, and the more that I've thought about this movie, especially over the last months, I cannot get it out of my mind. It's infected. It's infested my mind. Maybe the chip is now in me. Maybe this is what Cronenberg wanted to do. Maybe one day I might perform these high-paid assassinations and watching someone take over my body. It's truly horrifying. It's terrifying. And for Christopher Abbott's character, you absolutely feel every single moment in that scenario and how it is taking over his life. It is absolutely star-studded cast, phenomenal performances across the board, shocking twists and turns that you won't know what's going to happen next, amazing visuals, great sequences throughout the whole entire film that, again, keep you on the edge of your seat. And there's a lot in this one, a lot that will not be for everyone, but it absolutely was for me. Take some time to think about this one, guys, when you watch it. Then come and comment down below. I'm so excited to hear your guys' thoughts. So with all that said, I'm going to give Possessor an A-. Can't believe I'm saying that after initially walking out of this film disappointed. I'm so excited to hear your guys' thoughts, guys. So thank you guys again so much for clicking on this video. You guys are seriously all the best. I hope you guys enjoy Possessor just as much as me, and I can't wait to see what your guys' thoughts are on the teaser trailer. Again, filming this, I don't even know what's in the teaser trailer. So thank you guys again, and of course, until next time, go support your local independent films, support Possessor, and I'll make sure to catch you guys later. Stay classy.